Hi, my name is Mark Bomarito. I'm from Monterey, California, and I recently had a procedure about 5 weeks ago. Originally I had it done because I was just completely fed up with constantly having red eyes, dry eyes, and I was surfing the internet one day because every doctor I'd gone to, 6 different doctors to be exact, had told me that there wasn't anything that I can really do to help it, and it was something I was going to have to live with, and to just apply more tears, more lubrication. I went to a couple of different doctors who installed tear ducts for me, who gave me some lubricating gel. I've done everything from warm compresses to cold compresses, and nothing worked. And every day that I went to work, I'm in a line of work where I'm with clients throughout the day regularly, and they would look at me constantly, and I knew that they were thinking, you know, what's this guy on, or what's wrong with his eyes. And then eventually some would actually voice that to me. They would say, are you okay? Your eyes are actually looking like they're a little painful. And some people would even say, your eyes are hurting me. Over the last 20 years, I had continued to use, get the red out drops, whether it was KERATOCONUS or Visine. And as time went on, I noticed they weren't working as long as they typically did. It used to be that if I used one drop, it'd last throughout the day. I was up to 4 or 5 drops a day, and then ultimately it got to the point to where they would only last about an hour before my eyes were completely red again. And I always woke up with bloodshot eyes, and if I stayed at my desk too long in front of a client or at my computer, I could feel them getting red. Finally, I just decided, after so many people had made so many comments, and to be honest with you, after I got to the point to where I felt like I didn't want to do a whole lot in my life, because I didn't even want to get up to go to church. I didn't want to go to family functions. I didn't want to go out with friends because of my eyes. It got to the point that I didn't care if I was going to the gym or if I was getting in shape or not, or if I had something nice to wear or didn't, because you couldn't fix what was going on up here. So I knew at that point I had to do something, because I was turning into a hermit, and not only was it bothering me, but it was bothering my wife, my kids, and I just wasn't living. So I looked at it like I had a disability without actually having a disability. Ultimately, I asked myself the question, can I live like this the rest of my life? And if I can, I won't do the surgery, but I knew there was no way that I could live like that. Came to Dr. Brian's office, best experience ever, hands down, with the staff, himself, one of the best doctors, if not the best doctor I've ever experienced in my life. And after I had the procedure done, the follow-up was incredible. The procedure itself was smooth. I didn't feel a thing. It was painless. After the first week, I noticed my eyes getting whiter. I'm in my 5th week, like I said, and I have constant comments now. People who used to ask me if I was, jokingly they would ask me if I was stoned, or if something was wrong, or if I was tired. Now they're asking me. I just had a comment the other day where they asked if I bleached my eyes. And that was such a nice change from the comments that I had heard in the past. And it's actually renewed my life and made me want to take care of other parts as well, and want to go out and do more things, and it's made things better for my entire family. It's taken one thing off of my plate that I no longer think about, worry about, or stress about, or become depressed about. So I cannot thank this place enough, because it changed my life completely.